Hey, Sean, how you doing? Doing any work and loading fails on the side. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I'm just here for a nice, cozy morning stream here. Do. That should be a little bit better. All right. Got 83 bales left in storage. Or if you've been doing that for so long, you will notice the Cake King challenge. 2 hours, 29 minutes played. The first episode is recorded. It's also edited. After stream today, I sat here and I edited it in DaVinci Resolve, which is a whole new thing because I'm trying to learn it. I usually use Premiere Pro. So there's a huge learning curve there, but we did it. We learned it, and it's rough. It's rough. It's my first ever Let's Play, but it's there. It's done. I'll decide on a time on when to upload it. I'll probably redo the thumbnail. I'm actually currently using the thumbnail for today's stream right now. If you go to my YouTube page, ready? If I do this, there, you can see it there. That's that's my my little thumbnail there. I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit there. It looks funny. But yeah. So I want to try it out. I want to try it out on Twitch. I want to try it on YouTube, and see how all of that goes. We had a very successful stream today, and so I thought, well, let's give it a go. I put the settings back to what I think that they should be. Not what any guide says. The guides are so far off sometimes. Not what anyone else says. Just what I think what they should be based on what I know about my system and the experience that I have with streaming in general over the years. And I kept trying out different things when I was doing this before the other night when I was testing it. And some vehicle refueling and straw storage. Yes. And it wasn't at all really. I need to figure out what button that is because that's part of the thing. It wasn't working. Brain leaving head. Alrighty. Yeah, so now it seemed like we had a good one today. Now fingers crossed we still have a good one, and if we do, then this will be what it'll be. In the evenings we'll be doing some field work and chilling out and hanging out, and I'll do a little bit of editing through the night. Very easy to edit through the night. Although I've been up till like 6 a.m. every day. The other day I didn't go to bed till 9 a.m. Just trying to figure all this stuff out, Hi Solero, how you doing? Good morning, welcome in. Wait. Oh, okay, it is working. Cool. So, yes. Now, I've renamed this one to the Twitch playthrough, as this is the one that I'm playing with you guys on Twitch. We've still got our rules and that sort of stuff, and we'll still stick to them, but this one's a little bit more experimentory, I guess you'd say, than the Cake King challenge. I want to check up on the VOD from the community challenge, but got totally slumped in meetings this morning. How did it go? Which one's the community challenge? Which one's the community challenge? Sorry. I had a look at Frankenmuth. Not as interesting as Riverbend. You know, I watched a map tour of it and the exact same thought went through my head. I was like, this is cool, but it's not interesting. Here's the thing. Some of these custom maps are very cool because they're giant fields, and we don't have giant fields on the default maps. But to be honest, they're kind of all just one big square with a bunch of fields on them. Like, there's no sort of interest in them. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sort of, I don't know how to word it. It doesn't look natural. Like, I'm sure those types of places exist, but it just didn't look natural to me. And so I thought, oh, well, I don't know. I don't think it'll be good for a multiplayer. Riverbend definitely looks better. Hutan Pantai, is that how I say that one? That one looks good too. You know, that one looks really good. What else is there? There was also Zolonkai is the other one. God forbid farming sim maps be boring. Do they know their market at all? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, these are modern maps. These are not made by the people who know. Okay? The people who know put baby goats in this game, okay? That's what we're dealing with. Look at this little thing. Man. Lucky he's not a sheep or weird to eat him. Now, I don't know what to do about the water here. Or if it's even, is it like super necessary? I farm back home. Yeah, but I think on the map you need mountains at some point. You need something to break just in the map, you know? Now, what did we say we were going to do next time? Do I have pallets? Okay, we got some pallets, so we'll probably start by loading up a couple of pallets and getting all of that on. Oh, I didn't plug my joystick back in. But you had a cake challenge, right? At some point? Yes, I've recorded the first episode of that. I recorded it off stream though. I recorded the first episode of the cake challenge off stream. Most of that will actually be done off stream. Okay, I've changed my keybinds the other day when I was doing that as well. I decided to put the change direction on the clutch to see how it goes. And whoa, oh, then I'm like looking at things and it's making me nervous because it looks like it's lagging. I'm watching the YouTube stream over here and hoping that it doesn't go laggy. Oh, that's right, we got all the bales to bale. Go into work mode here. Things I miss when I'm working? No, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, we'll go back a little bit. Come in on an angle. What are you playing at the moment, Toads? What's been your poison? And I keep pressing the wrong button again. And we'll have to swing around and attach this trailer, I think. Okay, and then once it's attached, what do we, this one? Then we can go like this. No, we want that one. It's a lot of hay we got to bale here. Okay. And we'll just give these a gentle push in here. I think that's gonna do it. Well, wrong button. Okay, what else do we need to pick up? We got a couple of eggs there. I wonder if, do we have any wood? So let me just check this out too, because I don't know if it's just my Google Chrome being sucky or not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is fantastic. Put that over there for a little bit, and let's go try and pick up these, and we'll get these on the trailer as well. I was hoping that I could just like be sneaky here, but it looks like it's going to be a little tougher than I thought. Alrighty. Looking good here? Thanks, Stace. Yeah, it looks good there. On my computer, it looks a little dodgy. But it's good to see. Feels good, that's for sure. Feels good here. Looks good on my phone. I'm watching on my phone as well, trying to. Okay, and what we'll do, I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze these in here. Oh no, we won't. We're gonna have to push these over, I think. Do you know if the money is shared? I don't know. I don't know. It's a great question though. I saw there's like an Iowa map coming out, I think. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, we're close. We can fit. We can fit. All I gotta do is just get it right on the tomatoes there. I haven't saw that yet. I'll keep an eye out for it. For the money being shared? Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, it looks fantastic on my phone here. It looks very smooth, 60 frames. I might set up a multiplayer map and test it. That's a great idea. Long weekend, is it? What's the occasion? Aussie Day. Oh, of course. Well, how ironic. I'm taking the kids to the beach tomorrow. Which is why I'll be having a short stream tonight. I'll be finishing at 10 p.m. my time. That's about 1 hour. It's going to be a really short stream. I just wanted to test it and see how it went. I think I found out what the issue was in terms of the bitrate the other week. Turns out I had a program that might have been completely throttling my PC. Now, it doesn't solve the dropouts. The dropouts are the entire house keeps getting dropped out. Although, to be fair, since doing what we did yesterday, it doesn't seem to have dropped out again yet. Touch wood. We're waiting for it. But if it doesn't, I'd rather just know that it doesn't, you know? That made sense in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's the only place that it made sense. Not much you can do. That's right. So we actually we called up the ISP and said, you know, told them what was happening and stuff, and had a chat with them, and they said, okay, well, it sounds like there's three problems. Like, could be one of three things. A cable, could be the NBN itself, or it could be your router. Now, the chances of it being the router, we're struggling with that because we just bought a router not 6 months ago. Like, shortly after getting here, we bought a router because we had our old router, like, actually died on us. So we are all too familiar with router problems. And so really don't want that to be a problem. We bought a very expensive router that should handle everything, and it's been very great. So we're praying that that's not it. So I actually swapped the cable to one of my new Ethernet cables and gave that a look. Did this not attach? There we go. Ugh. This is very annoying. Wonder if I could... Wonder how much that'll annoy me. We'll see. Alright, what's our time here too? Oh, it's 5 p.m. Yeah, let's go sell this. We'll fold up the side here. It is very rarely the router. Yeah, we had this really odd issue where I think it was like the Wi-Fi on our router went. And so there was this weird thing where like it couldn't share the bands or something. It was a really, really strange one. Of course, we get all the weird stuff. That's the way this goes for us. But since we've done that, we've got the new router in and it's working perfect. The thing we did yesterday was we replaced the cable, and we've actually left the door open to where it sits. The router sits in a hole in the wall that has like a metal door that closes, and it's always been fine. However, the dropouts have, you know, just started happening. So I suspect maybe I moved it or something when we put the Ethernet in for the studio or something like that. That's kind of set it off, you know. So just trying different things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, you know. But today was the first stream back, and I'm doing short streams because of the drops. I just want to make sure that we don't have to worry about the dropouts. Right now I'm just fighting the multi-streaming side, and it seems to be working great. We're live on Twitch right now, we're live on YouTube. Oh, go live here again. Look at my eggs. Holy smokes. We've got 119 liters of eggs on here though. That's fantastic. So we just jumped up to... We got almost 5k for those two pieces. That's a really, really good effort. Hello, inmate. It's going great, thank you. How are you? Used to handle all the office network before we got a dedicated IT team. All sorts of weird shit happens with networks. Yeah, dude. And like I got this theory where just if I want to do something simple, then the most complicated things will happen to me. And until you try and help me with something, you'll never understand, right? Daku had this. He'd help me. Like for example, we went fishing. In Victoria, you need a fishing license, right? Like most states. And so I picked him up at like 5 a.m. and my house is like a half an hour drive from his. On the drive to my house, he'd gone on his phone, got his fishing license done. I needed a fishing license. So when we got home, I tried to do it. Exact same process. Bow. Not even a little bit. For some reason, the simplest things for me are just always incredibly difficult. And that might sell there. There we go. Another... Ooh. 1988. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like it's working great here. I've got I got the stream in 1080p on my phone here because my phone can't watch 1440. I don't think it can. Maybe it can. Doubt it though. It looks fantastic. Everything's running smooth. The Google Chrome Play tab seems to not be, but that's okay. I had a feeling that that could be a me thing. Always good. I hope the same for all. Oh, that's very nice of you, mate. That's very nice. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. A very stressful day, very exhausting day, but good nonetheless. We've somehow out of it. We've had good things happen, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, don't need my blinker on here. We're not turning right. This is Ben's right. And then we've got a left turn up here, I'm pretty sure. With this stop sign. Good on YouTube in 1440. Oh, fantastic. Thank you for checking that out for me. Oh, isn't that such a relief, Sean, after what I did? Oh, after what I was doing the other day? Seems to be good on Twitch as well, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, I may have done it. No, I keep thinking that that's our field. That's not our field yet. That's not our field yet. We are far from being able to buy something. However, I'm very happy to say that we have $7,426 after one sell. That is incredible. We also have a butt ton, an absolute butt ton of bales, which are going to be horrible to try and stack, and I don't really have a plan for that, because the only bale that can pick them up, I think we looked at the other day, and it was like 60,000 or something. Muted? That's toxic, Toads. That's you made my stomach drop, you son of a bitch. Way expensive, yeah. When there's no alternative. You know what? It might be worth looking at mods for that one. Did we look at mods for bale loaders? I don't think we did. My brain's still struggling with the keybinds that I changed because I actually haven't played since I did the Cake King challenge. I've been just editing it. Alright, let's try and reverse this trailer. Good, it is a very short trailer, so it turns sharply. But I think if we do this and then... I mean, we could just drop it there, it'll be fine. They need a button that says when you turn the engine off, you turn the lights off, you know? It's a button on the metric system or Imperial. On both. On both. It only holds 14 bales. That doesn't make sense. I feel maybe that's an oversight or something, you know? So Evan Meadow, they have food, but they don't have water. I don't think I can give them water. I tried a bunch of things. In fact, I'm going to just... Oh no, it won't work if I do that. I was going to just super strength them in. I don't have... Oh, we've already got some more eggs. Only 8 pieces of eggs though. Let's sleep until 8 AM. Not any mods except for the bale auto load pet, which will auto load on any trailer. It does look like a good one. Let's check on the animals. On this one, we've got food of 458 liters. Save for us. So the goats here, 4 months and 1 month. Chickens here. About halfway. So we may have to do some chicken food. How many? 348 liters. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out something else. I feel like we've got to save up for the excess of the bale. Of some sort of baling. There's a mowing contract here. 7,644 for a field 84. How many? It's a 7.56 acre. I think I might do that. That's a substantial amount of money. And we'll pick up the mower. Oh gosh, I got to move a couple of things out, don't I? We will attach you if we can. And we will reverse you in here. Like so. And... You okay there? Oh, it's resting on the joint. Let me lower you. There we go. Pull you a little bit further. Why won't you drop? There we go. Where can I put this that's out of the way? The tether. We're not going to need the tether for a little while. I'm just going to put it over here, I think, next to the water. Have you taken a look at Calmsden on that other new... I have, yes. I've looked at them. Calmsden looks very pretty, but it's just so British. It's also been on every farming simulator so far, so I've actually seen a lot of that one through YouTube. So I'm actually really not very interested in that one. That's like one I would like to watch but not play. The main reason, maybe for a multiplayer, the main reason is because it just starts you off on a giant farm. Like, you're already there with heaps of machinery and equipment and all of that good stuff. I have looked at Frankenmuth. Frankenmuth looks cool, but boring. Good morning, Easy Nifty. How you doing? What's wrong with it being British? I just would like, I don't know. I'm more like, for me, I'm looking for a specific map. I'd love an Australian map. It'll never happen, but I'd love to see an Australian map if it can be done. I don't think the tools are in the game to make an Australian map, though. But I'd also like to see, like a map kind of like Montana-ish, Colorado-ish, maybe. I think there's like a Colorado-ish one coming. But like something with like big mountains in the background, like snowy mountains in the background, and just valleys. Like very similar to what this is, but with like some snowy mountains in the background. Maybe just longer meadows. You know what I mean? That's what I would like to see. Feels like a roleplay experience, that Calmsden one. I think you're right. Yeah, for sure. I did think about like custom maps for the Cake King challenge, which first episode is recorded. It is recorded and edited. It's actually ready for upload. I'll be uploading it probably tonight or tomorrow. And I just got to pick the right time to upload it. And then that'll be there. Yeah. So that's mostly my roleplay experience. And the biggest difference that I found is one of the things I need for the roleplay experience is I need other things, right? I need other people to own the land as part of, like, it's just an easier way of roleplaying. When I walk up to a field, oh, Walter has this field. Oh, he's an old prick, you know? I'm gonna buy his field. I'm gonna buy all of his farm, like type thing. You know what I mean? Like that makes it easier to do a let's play with. Aussie one would just be one field. Then you won't want an Aussie one. Flat ground. We'll see. Like it. No, but if you look at like Queensland, we have a particular section of Queensland that is in the top 10 best places to farm in the entire world. There's a particular place. I can't remember what it is. You can Google it. It'll be there. It's in the top 10. And that is, like, they could base it off something like that. It's very green there. The thing that makes it so good to farm is it has black soil or something, like super black rich soil. I don't fully know. I don't really know the ins and outs of what makes good farming lands, or you know, makes the criteria for some of the best places. No clue, but that one does. So I think this is the field here. We'll unfold it. And but it's full of Queenslanders? It is. It is. That's not a bad thing. Darling Downs? I can't remember if it was Darling Downs. It could be Darling Downs. I think it could be that. And hey, Stace. Good morning, Buddha. How you doing? It's Queensland, so it would be Darwin Downs. He's not wrong. Wild has a lot of sugarcane. Wild. Yeah, that's what you told me? Then that's what it will be. Yeah, I've just forgotten. Yeah, I Googled it. You can just Google it. I was like, where's a good place in Australia to farm? Like if you were to buy land, what do you want to be aiming for? What area? I would have thought Victoria. I felt like the climate just, you know, it has more rain and all that sort of stuff. Apparently not. Apparently not. Queensland has a lot of sugarcane. Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of sugarcane. It's pretty sweet up there. Ha! 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 No? Nice. Oh wait, I can just do this now, can't I? I'm out here making Toads proud with that one. Because I finally learned how to use the equipment, chat. I finally get it now on how to use this. It's a much faster thing. Let's see, it's 9:14 now. We'll see how long this particular contract... This is a large field. It's 8 acres. Let's see how long this one takes us. But $7.5 grand, I mean, you can't say no to that, can ya? The dairy farms along the Great Ocean Road are beautiful in Victoria. Yeah. They'll have market gardeners with broccoli, etc. Ooh. You back again? Didn't get enough? That's right. I think they do. I think they do work. I can hear them.
Jakif cheered X100. Do these FKN alerts work yet?
Jackie, thank you so much for the 100 viddies on Twitch. What a legend. Thank you so much. We're trying the multi-streaming again. I wanted to see, because remember how the screen tearing happened specifically with Farming Simulator, but ESO was fine. So I was like, okay, what happens if I can multi-stream with ESO, but I can't multi-stream with Farm Sim? So I thought I'll do a short one, hour and a half stream, and we'll see what's up. Yeah, I found out what it was. I had pressed the mute alerts button in the Stream Elements activity feed that they have built into OBS. I'd pressed that yesterday, the night before, because I was recording for YouTube. So I muted the alerts so that they wouldn't come up. It's good to know that when they say mute, they really mean mute, you know. But I had completely forgotten about it. They work! Told you it was muted. No, it wasn't muted. It wasn't muted when you said it. It was muted earlier. I will say, chat, I'll give you a little spoiler to episode 1. I'm getting better at mowing. I'm very nervous for episode 1. We will put it out, and it's certainly not my best work, but I think there's going to be... I need like at least 10 episodes before I start feeling comfortable. It's longer than I would have liked it to have been as well. I'm still trying to figure out like exactly what I want to time-lapse versus exactly just like cutting for the next thing. That type of thing. One of them had to be right. You know what? Maybe they were. Maybe they were. Oh, yeah. 10 episodes? Who has time for that? Well, depending on the success of the series, if it goes well, I'll be meeting my goal, and my goal will be to try and get there before like 100 episodes. Like, I actually want to do this as a full series. I like the workflow of it too. Record off stream, very nice, very comfortable. So I record off stream in the dark and the quiet, just by myself. And then I have an edit, and it's a different style of editing. See, when I did ESO videos, they take me days because I do so much little intricate things. I have to like get my words right. I have to write a script. I have to say the script. I have to edit my voice from the script. It's a whole process, and it takes forever. Whereas this one, because I'm back to basics, it's much easier to edit. It's much easier to do as a whole. And it fits like my workflow way better, so I'm cheering. It is so hot in here. I need to open the window. I'll do that after I finish this lap here. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a slow start, but I'm hoping it'll ramp up. And I'm trying to think of ways that I could make it more interesting. However, Sean and I weren't kidding when we said start without a plan and just see where it takes us. And I really did that. And I got very lucky, actually, for once. I got very lucky on some things that were happening in that episode. And you guys will have to watch it to find out. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to open up my window to get the air in here. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. And we are off again. Hello, Selena. How you doing? %33 already. Been 5 minutes. Oh no. That was a mistake. That's better. Maybe it's better. I don't fully know yet. Alrighty. There we go. This is some new PTS trial? That's correct, Born. How you doing, man? Binge watches Let's Plays since 10 years or so. That's how I found Discord. Oh, really? Well, hopefully you like this one. I really hope you do. I really hope you do. I think the hardest part of them is trying to, you have to talk to yourself like you're somebody else. You got to pretend there's an audience there and then talk to them. And then you get no response, right? So you've got to keep talking. Which is different. You get live feedback. You get something to build off of. And like have a little bit of help with the conversation starters, subjects and whatnot. This one, it's much tougher. And so what made it difficult for me was this was my first time, of course, right? So because it's my first time, we're just getting set up. It was a longer video. In fact, the footage that I had to cut down was 2 hours and 11 minutes. And file size ended up 92 gigabyte, which is enormous. So it was a lot of information that I had to sift through and try and figure out what I wanted to keep, what I didn't want to keep. I did get the video way, way, way down though. It is not 2 hours and 11 minutes, but it's not short either. I do plan to make them significantly shorter in the past, you know. I did Let's Plays and got bored making them. Also editing. I'd do it if I had someone to annoy though. There you go. Get Farm Sim, multiplayer Let's Play. Let's go. I definitely, I like the editing side. I enjoy the editing. I think that I really, really enjoyed recording this. I enjoyed recording it because I'm an idiot when I speak. And this time, nobody was there to call me an idiot from when I spoke. I just made my own mistakes. Didn't have them exposed. And before you guys see it, I can edit out things that, you know, if I sniffle or, you know, cough or whatever, I can edit that stuff out before you guys see it. I don't know. I could rip a huge fart and don't have to worry. I don't know. There's just so much less pressure. Or a different type of pressure. I don't know. I enjoyed recording it. And I'm excited to do episode 2. I've been wanting to do episode 2 for ages. Pretty much as soon as I finished episode 1, I was like, oh, but it's not quick enough. Linguistics and Queenie. A new sound alert that also proves you do not think before speaking. Oh no. Oh no. Does Stace edits out that? So Stace edits out the farts, maybe? Yeah, it's been it was very cool. I have actually in fact done a Let's Play before, and I've shown stream it once. It was very embarrassing. It was a multiplayer Red Dead Redemption 2 Let's Play that I used to make before I ever started streaming. And it is embarrassing. Lots of screaming in a really crappy mic. For some reason, lots of heavy metal montages of me beating up police officers. And just yelling through that cheap mic that's like fully peaking. It's really bad. No, it was a Blue Yeti in a completely empty room with no filters. I didn't have anything because it went through, wait. Yeah, because it went through a PC, but it was one of them office PCs you get from JB Hi-Fi. The like $600 ones that didn't have a graphics card. I was using integrated graphics and stuff. That's what I used. I did it all through the Elgato software, right? I did it all through the Elgato software, and then with that software, I got the voice and the video footage, and put it into the PlayStation through a hard drive, portable hard drive, and edited the video in the PlayStation software inside of the PS4. Did it all by controller. It was rough. All bales delivered? Nice. What was your total profit of the bales? I'm just finally happy here. We're in May, and we are not having to like stress about money right now. We just sold once. Sold once and we were okay. Just over 600K for the bales? Or is that how much you have total? Silage. You have 3 million. Holy crap. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations, my guy. So what map would you think, Sean? What one interests you for a multiplayer duo let's play? You sold a shit ton of lettuce? That's the thing I think for if I did a multiplayer, I'd want to try and put some brakes on that stuff. You know what I mean? So that otherwise it's just get, 3 greenhouses, have them pump lettuce, bam, money doesn't matter anymore. But I still have to try the other base game maps. Yeah. I've got 2 playthroughs on this one, so I would want to do a different playthrough for content purposes. Like a different map. I don't know which one I prefer. Hutan Pantai, I think, is the new map, which is pretty cool. But I feel like there's a lot on that one. I actually haven't seen a lot on Zelonka. Everything I see is Riverbend Springs or Hutan Pantai. But I feel like I haven't seen a lot on Zelonka because I'm pretty sure Zelonka is the same one that's been in the other farm sim or something like that. I think I heard like a creator talk about something like that in a YouTube video the other day when they were talking about the maps. Or is it worth waiting for one of the other modded maps to come out? Because they're pumping them out. They've split them up into categories now. They've got their own categories. Needs to be hard mode and should probably have a goal. Yeah. What kind of goal would you like? We'll just spitball here. What kind of or goals would you like? Dude, I'm getting so much better at mowing. I'm hardly missing any spots. Can you hear Jacob coming through, can you? That's good feedback. I need to know about that because I've got my noise gate down pretty low. I think I want to change my tractor volume. Just down to one notch. I think it's like a 10% notch. Yeah, we'll take it down to 30, I think, is the play. Not a lot, just enough to feel like it was very loud. Oh, the settings game is back. It's always back, man. It's always back. No, I'm getting pretty happy with it now. The game looks fantastic. We have it on pretty much on ultra settings the whole way, like for the most part. I've turned down a couple of like shadows at a distance is turned down to like medium and stuff, like just stuff that's like unnecessary on the GPU. But for the most part, anything immersive or vehicle detail, texture detail, these are the things that have me going wow and love the game so much. So I've really made an effort to kind of like keep those in. And I'm very happy with where it's at the moment. Now, we've got about half an hour left of stream, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and record this gameplay here. And I suspect that this could cause some issues, right? As part of the stress test. We'll do a half an hour recording here. And see how it goes. If you guys notice any sort of dip in the quality either here or on YouTube, please let me know. My one's gone like a slideshow over on YouTube here in my Google Chrome tab, but I'm pretty sure that has something to do with Google Chrome. I'll pull it up on my phone as well. Oh, she's running beautifully. I've gone way off my line there. I think the most production is fairly simple. And the quality reduction is in the talent. Oh. GG, Daku, GG. And thanks for checking it out over there. I think most of the production is fairly simple. Like, only needs one level of produce. Might be interesting to work towards the tailor, since it requires spinnery, sheep, and cotton, all of which is expensive and require real effort to achieve. That would be interesting. And it hasn't been done. Another thought I had, because this would be like if you wanted to go like super playthrough. Super playthrough to me, Woolworths. Become Woolworths, and by that I mean the preserved food factory. We get every single preserved food factory item up and running. Trouble is, for a lot of that stuff, you actually don't need anything else. I find going into more complicated chains is a little bit more fun. But I think there's a couple that like need multiple things to make one thing, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that one's because there's a lot of like the root vegetables, for example. You just like trying to do them solo. It's just never gonna happen, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the same for cotton. I feel like cotton might be the same. There is only one thing that requires more than one base item. Oh, really? What is the one thing that requires more than one base item? Kimchi. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it'll be funny because I feel like to have 100% in the preserved food factory, I feel like you'd have to take over the entire map because you'd need fields of all sorts to do it. I don't know. We'd have to math it out. I think the Taylor seems really interesting though. If it was the Taylor, I feel like that's like a Zelonka style map or Calmsden or something, but Calmsden's too big for something like that. But like Zelonka, you know, European map. I don't know, I feel like just sheep will fit better on there, you know what I mean? I think there may be one with flour and eggs, not sure though. Okay. The cannery's the one I'm talking about. I think you got to use the cannery for the preserved food or something. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the one I'm thinking of. There's like a sheet that has like all of the different productions. It's like top right, but like not all the way up the top. Yeah, I meant that was the other production goal. I thought, oh, okay. So you're thinking cannery or spinnery? Interesting. I'm down for either, to be honest. That sounds very fun. We're cruising right now. We are cruising. It's so much nicer now that I know how to use the equipment. We're gonna need some fuel though, I've just noticed. We're gonna need some fuel. We'll get some fuel while we're here. And we're gonna need to do a repair soon. But I feel like what we should be doing is actually saving up for a different tractor. And trying to get 2 tractors is my thought here. I think that 2 tractors, because that way on a solo playthrough I can at least have a helper to try and like speed things up. And I feel like by having 2 tractors, my repair bills on both will go down slower because I'll be using specific ones for specific things. I could keep the 3650, but honestly I'd prefer something with power shift. But if I was to trade in the, get a little bit of capital and then trade in this one. I don't want to do the yellow one though. I can't remember, the Challenger or something I think it's called. The yellow and white one. The like 50k, tons of horsepower. It just feels super cheaty. It's like, that's like a really good tractor if you're starting out fresh and you've never played the game before. But for us, we're trying to have this as difficult as possible, and I want to be different. Very interested in the Case tractors. I really like the Case brand as a whole. Case? No. Class. I like the Class one, the mower that I'm using. Case is cool too, though. Yeah, the map's tomorrow, and get something set up so it can be tested. For sure, for sure. We'll have to watch a video on, there's some maps coming out. If I find one, I'll send it to you. I've been so busy the last couple of days, but tomorrow I'll be at the beach. I may even mow the lawn in the morning as well. I'm trying to fight the weeds in my lawn at the moment. Trying to get it all nice. I'm gonna just do that because that's getting super pointy now. Wow, ha 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 ha. Hi, Steve. Wait, what's wow? Steve's over there on YouTube. Yeah. Tomorrow I get to be a dad. I'm very excited to be a dad tomorrow. Because I've been, this whole week, I've been pretty heavy on the content. Might not seem like it, but it's been a lot of behind the scenes work, a lot of stress. So, time to just be a dad tomorrow. Remember what's important. Have some fun. We're at 85% here. We are pumping this field. Absolutely pumping it. But now I've got most of the equipment that's needed. I feel like I don't need a ton of other things. Not super necessary. Now I think we're at a point where we get to finally, after all this time, expand. %. Looking fantastic on my phone. We're hardly dropping any frames. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're finally at a point where we can make content. Whee! I'm going to be back in full steam, baby. Full steam. I'll work out the schedule properly too. That way people can choose to make it if they would like. I'm definitely enjoying streaming at this time so much more than in the mornings now though. I think it's just because it's the school holidays. The mornings are so lively. Here it's kind of dark. I can have my window open. There's no outside noise. Get the nice breeze. It's not as hot. Just upsides. I wonder if you could have one of these on the front as well. And would it fold the opposite way? You could technically do 2 strips at once. But I feel like there would be an awkward gap in the middle. You can have one on the front and it would fold the opposite way, no? One on the back that has 2 wings? Yeah. Significantly more expensive though. Just trying to think of like, what's our next move without Dosh on this particular playthrough? I would like to invest it in making more money faster. Ideally on the farm so that we don't have to keep contracting. Which I don't know if that means like, do we get another field? Front just mows where you're driving. Yeah, but I mean, if I was to get another one of this exact mower right here and attach it to the front, when it folds down, it would fold down to the opposite side, no? Because it only goes, on the back here, it only goes right at the hitch. Which means if I was to put it on the back, it too would only go right at the hitch, which would put it on the left side of the mower. That will help, but yeah, getting another field will help. Yeah, but then another field, I mean, we have a seeder now. And I'd like to take advantage of the big seeder that we have. Because we've got a field of grass, you know? I'm not going to exactly be using seeds all the time. Seed, silo... And that's going to be an easy $7,500, I think it was for us for that one. That was time well spent. Wonderful. That's a tiny one, $500. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, we got 13,000. Let's get this, we'll go get some fuel. Check out the repair bills on these items. And you would leave a strip in the middle? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would leave a strip. If it didn't leave a strip, it would be fantastic, but it will unfortunately leave a strip. You guys may hear Jacob. He's getting boisterous, which is a great thing. Bear wrapping usually is really fast and easy. Usually, I would agree with you. For me though, maybe that's what I do. Maybe I take the profit and invest it in baling more, because we are going to be baling grass again very soon, and this was not the play. Let me have some coffee. We could also do it a little bit like lucky. See what comes through here first. Like, for example, right now, forage mixer wagon blends silage, hay, mineral feed, in straw into total mixed ration. Okay, so that one I can't make use of. But maybe we just look at what comes through the store and, you know, decide based on that. This would be a great tractor to maybe replace the current John Deere that we have. It does have a horsepower of 68. If we could get it up to 90, which is not far behind what we currently have. That's enough to really pull a lot of stuff. 32k. And then we could get a medium tractor as well. And the medium tractor, like the AgroStar, is a fantastic buy. 230 horsepower for 90k. That's huge, dude. This is the big one that's I think is kind of everybody's first stop. The Challenger and the Agco White. 160 horses. You know, you can't really go wrong there. This Massey is a good buy. We could also take down this price a little bit. But we wouldn't need a front loader attachment on whatever the next tractor is. What's this one? The 6R. That's pretty nice. Yeah, definitely be worth having a look in the mods at what's there for those as well. What is the repair bill on this? $2,000. That's fantastic. I'm doing that. $8. We'll repair that as well. Why not? And that doesn't fix up the dirt on it, does it? No. No, it does not. Let's go get some fuel. Yeah, but bale wrapping is definitely... I need to start thinking of something like that. We did sell silage once, and we made a decent bit of profit, and I do have a good sized field there. Let's get some fuel. Feels good to have... We've got the John Deere repaired now, so that's pretty good. And because it was so cheap to repair... That was really, really cheap. The repair bill on the case was horrible. Absolutely horrible. This, though, that's doable. Maybe we can just keep this John Deere around. I don't know. I would only downgrade to a smaller tractor if I was going to upgrade to a medium tractor at the same time. But right now, the only need that I would have for that is efficiency while I'm doing things like baling. Like we were talking about with Sean the other day, he gets the AI to go in front of him, windrow or whatever, and he picks it up with the baler right behind them. Ooh. Type situation, you know? Off we go here. This should have no trouble going up here now. Oh, it does go into one high. This must be what, wheat that they're growing here? Looks like it might be. Come along nicely. But I really need to get these bales off this field now because is this grass ready to cut again? I think it's only got one more month and then it's ready to cut again. It's ready to harvest. Goodness gracious. We're gonna have to figure something out here. We're gonna have to figure something out. I think finding a better way to bale is going to be probably the thing that I need to focus on because I can't do that again. That was crazy. I don't mind the windrowing, I don't mind the baling itself, and I don't mind the tedding either. But like the next thing that I cut, I want it to be silage. I have no need for that much hay. I want to know why it doesn't show the dirt level on my vehicles anymore. I don't know if this is a patch update or what. It used to say in the bottom right, it would say it. Not sure why that's the case anymore. Alrighty, let's get you back in the... Uh-oh. Damn it. Okay. So this is our seeder. This is a pretty good seeder, to be fair, for what we're doing, considering we have a cultivator as well. I think you have enough hay for quite a while. So silage would be a good option until the animals need more hay. Correct. So what's our option? Our options are to put it into a bunker. We could bunker it. But what would we need to make that happen? I feel like we'd need a forage wagon, which they ain't cheap. What would they be under? We could front loader it, but I feel like they're very small. How many? I mean, 10,000 liters and at 23k. That's too much. Where would I find a forage wagon? Here we go. 30,000 is the cheapest. How many? 16? Okay, that's not terrible. But then we'd have to bunker as well. Bunker, forage wagon, and a packer. I think you can just pack with your tractor. It just takes longer. What's a packer under? Do you mean like silo compactor? This thing? That thing. So the bunker is 25,000. So we're looking at 55,000 versus bale wrapping. And bale wrapping, I mean, square is not happening. Square is horrible. For round bales, that doesn't have a wrapper. I think it was the... Does this one have the wrapper on it? No. The John Deere is the first one that has the wrapper on it as well. Is that correct? 60,000 is the cheapest. That's crazy to me. This one looks like it has wrap on it. That must be the net though. A wrapper itself is only 16,000, so that's not terrible. We just got to make sure that we get a wrapper that can wrap whatever it is, whatever size we're trying to do. So 16,000 if we're looking at 150 centimeter bales. 150 centimeter bales starts at 65,000. So it's already like bonkers past it. So right now, silage is definitely our best option. What else can we do? I'm just gonna have a look at the mods. I'm just gonna have a look in the mod hub. There are mods that have a bale wrapper combo. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. Because it's not that like I want one that's cheaper, but the mods don't necessarily always provide something that's cheaper. Sometimes they just give you more options, you know? We'll have a look for forage wagons as well. Oh, look at this. They got a couple in here. Hmm. 21,500, but I think you got to buy the machine first, which is 153,000. Forage wagon of 50 to 72,000. Holds 26,000 liters. That's pretty good. $160,000. 46,000 for this one. That's honestly, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else do we have? If we did this, we could sell the Tedder to get like an extra, I don't know how much that was worth. I think it was like 9K, 8K maybe. We could maybe sell the Tedder, which would help. And then what do we have in here? Pack of balers with windrowers. Oh, look at those prices. Wow. Wait, this one's 52,000. The Massey Ferguson one. I think that's on the far left. Okay, so that's just them together. Bale net add-on. 112,000. 128,000. 35,000. I wonder what size these could roll out to though. This one can only do 125 centimeters. I'm thinking that this one here might only be able to do 125 centimeter round bales, but 35,000, I think it's worth, we'll install it and we'll have a look. In terms of the wrappers, it just has that one. What's the bale wrap? Okay, just different colors. We've got the bale trailers. We have a trailer, so we don't necessarily need something like that. Rounder, what's this? More rounded. Oh, irregular and realistic shape after the bale has been wrapped. Oh. More immersive experience. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's coming with us. It doesn't do anything else, does it? Nope, it's just a visual aid. Cool. And then, of course, we have the option of this stuff too. They've got this silage here. They got this one for $9,000. It's ugly, but I feel like that might be the place. So I'm going to grab this while I can. It doesn't say how much it can hold, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure. Oh, that's very cool. That's a very nice nice asset there. So I think I've got just about all I can get there. So we would activate the silage, that one. I want to activate that one too. Forgot to look at it. That one. And we'll have a look. We'll see what they're worth. We'll see, like, you know, what is our target amount that we need to look at? What can we sell to make up for that? It looks like we're going to be going. If I can at least get them baled, I don't necessarily need to get them wrapped, but if I can get them baled, I think I can just hold them there. So we would need 35,000 to get them baled. Now let's just quickly check out that baler. So we'll go down to here to round balers, and here it is here, 35,000. Yeah, 125 centimeters. Do they wrap at 125 centimeters? Yes, they do. 16,000. Okay. Okay, I think we can do this. How does this work? It looks like you might have to drive up onto them, have it wrap, and then fall off. Interesting. 3-point end front loader. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's say this is our goal. We're going to try and get this class baler. The first thing that we can do is we can sell our current baler. So I'm going to do that. It's just down here. It's the Massey Ferguson, the square baler. We're going to sell that one. Here it is here, and we're going to get 16,000 for it. Oof. Oof, that's a rough. I think we bought it for 24, 22k or something. We'll sell it anyway. That gets us up to 28k, and then we'll no longer need the tether, which I think is this. That's the tether, which is also 4k. There is one baler in vanilla that does wrap. Yes, but it's 112,000, I think. And hey, Tiger, how you doing? Is that the one that you're referring to? Okay, so if we get rid of that, we are at 32.6. Do we have any more wood to sell, perhaps? Are we close to selling some wood? Oh, we do. We have 1,000 liters. Probably, yeah. We have 1,000 liters of wood that we could sell, which should get us almost there. Maybe we could sell something else as well. Do we have anything else of value? This log grabber, I don't plan on, you know what? I'm going to sell this because we haven't done a log contract in a very long time. I'm going to get rid of that. That's going to put us basically there. We're very close. Let's go sell that, pallet of wood and see where that gets us. We'll go over and pick up the forks over here. Wait, why do I have force feedback now? Wait, what's happening here? I mean, I'm not mad about it. Just curious. And it's gone again. If you bring something at the selling point to sell, you'll get more money for it. Oh, really? Oh, I wish I knew that 5 minutes ago. Way off the hitch there, but I just have to get the side folded down here. We'll put her on. And unfold you. Take her off again. I feel like this is a smart purchase. Somehow I now have force feedback and then it goes away. I don't know, but I'll take it. I'll just scoop you up nice and gently like that. So take it to the sell point, we get more for it. That's very good to know. Oh, went a little bit high with that one. Forgot about the slope the tractor's on. There we go. Repainting is worth it. Yeah, but I don't have the capital to do it. I've tested that and all I ever got was my money back. Every single time I only ever got the same amount of money back. So if I bid out a $20,000 repair bill, I would get $20,000 on top of the sell price. That's what I'd get. Repainted it, you'd get that on top as well. That's what I was getting. Hello, Dragon! We didn't go to the sell point. True, very, very true. I don't know where the sell point is. Yeah, we've been loving the farming. Dragon? A little confused. See, like this bit here? This is all the wheel by itself. Can you guys hear it? Dong, 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 dong. The repair shop in town? Okay. We're going to attempt to buy ourselves a round baler. And that will get us enough. And so what we will in fact do is we'll take this home. Working doubles and doing split shifts. I still don't know if I'm coming or going to work half the time. I'm not able to catch any streams other than to lurk while trying to sleep. That's okay, mate. That's okay. I hope work eases up for you. I always enjoyed double shifts, apart from being a chef. When I was a chef, did not like double shifts. That was the worst. 4 hours sleep. That sucks. All right, we'll get this trailer back home. Here we are. And the final thing we'll do is we'll go pick up this this baler. So the baler here, this is a modded baler. It's a class, the Roland 520, and it looks pretty good to be honest. Be able to get a 125 centimeters. It only needs 90 horsepower, so we can absolutely. Oh no, I don't want to lease it. I want to buy it. We don't lease in this playthrough. I mean, we lease it rarely, but we try not to. And I'll just drop this off here. We'll go pick up our new baler. Now, this does not solve the storing issue, but what I might do is maybe off stream, we'll see. Maybe off stream sometime I might come in and I'm going to pick all these up by hand. All of those bales in the field, I'll pick up by hand and get them on the trailer. And hopefully I can get the grass cut and baled before the next day. I doubt it. Where am I going? I gotta go this way. What's in here? I see a little dirt road in here. Okay, these sorts of places usually have the collectibles. I'm gonna have a quick suss for the collectible. I've got a couple of them. Oh, there's nothing in here. I might have already got it. I can't remember. I don't have like a map for them. I just went looking one night. I drove around the whole map, just kind of. They had very obvious locations for some of them. Others not so obvious. There's one, I won't give away any spoilers, but it was certainly much harder to find. I just got lucky. Doing 16 to 18 typically though, then I get 8 hours before my next shift if I'm lucky. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That's rough. Alrighty. Again, hardly any dropped frames. I'm very happy with that. We are officially multi-streaming now, chat. Which makes me very, very happy. So if you guys want to watch on YouTube, you can. If you want to watch on Twitch, you can. Whatever makes you happier. I think I'm going to have to turn this damn force feedback off. This is crazy. I don't know why it's going... It's going crazy. It's got to be a speed thing, I think it's related to. When you go too fast, you get like the speed wobble. And we are just top speeding it right now. If you kind of turn it just a little bit, it doesn't do it. But if you leave it in the middle, it'll get these speed wobbles and jiggle the wheel. I think it's dun 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 dun. I don't know if you guys can hear the dun 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 dun. God, those horses are so pretty. I want horses, chat. I tried to name the chickens and goats. It looks like you can't. Maybe you can just name the horses. We'll just go up here. Show us to our baler. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a nice looking one. Oh, it says roundable nets, 2 of 2. I wonder how many it will use. But 125 centimeter bales is still very, I mean, I'm concerned that that will still make the same as the square. Hoping that it won't at the $35,000 price point, but I guess there's only one way to find out, right? We'll get this back to the yard post haste. Oh, that's right. You can't hear the don don don? Oh, that's awesome. I can hear it through my headphones. So the fact that you can't brings me great joy. Hey, Steve. Maybe it's when I'm talking. I'll let it go. Can you hear it now? I'm turning. You won't hear it when I'm turning, only when I'm straight, if I let it go. Oh, this thing's tough to pull. Farmer God 1234, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How you doing today? How are you? They overtake them too. Look at all my bales, Stace. I used a baby baler. It was a tiny one. So it kept pooping bales out every couple of meters. So now I just have, there's got to be hundreds of bales in there. And they're for the baby goats. I'm not sure if you've seen the baby goats. I'll show you them. You got annoyed that you cut him off? I did not cut him off. I was just, you know, also driving down the same road. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get this this baler in here. Need to turn it that way. Oh god, I'm no good at this part. I can do it with a real trailer, no worries. But this one, I had to reverse down, I didn't have to, but I reversed down Daku's driveway with a trailer. And he has a crazy steep, very long driveway. Did it perfectly, and it's so narrow. Ugh. It's quite the little feat. Speaking of little feet, this thing looks like a little feet. Look at this. Great little narrow thing. Okay, another one where the... Must be something to do with that shed. Okay, we have ourselves a baler. And here are the baby goat stays. Oh, did I? I turned in front of him in the T-section? Here's one of them. Oh, they turned. They changed color. One of them was blonde. We'll have to get some more baby goats when we can. But yeah, for tonight, I'll wrap this up here. Let me check the water here. Water's pretty good. This grass does need to be cut again. So I'll have to come in, get these bales onto a trailer, cut the grass again, rebale it, put it on here, and then we'll look at a wrap of some sort. Maybe we sell the grass bales just as is. I'm not sure. They're very cute. They are. It was a blonde one. It was my favorite, but it looks like it's now changed. Is it? Oh, it's about to rain. No, there's going to be a tornado. No, there's going to be a tornado, chat. Oh, no. I just saw it in the forecast. At 4 p.m., there's going to be a tornado. Oh, no. I'm screwed. My bales are going to go flying everywhere. Oh, goodness. Forgot about that. You mentioned it last time. That's right. Yeah, it's going to be... Oh. All right, but we will finish up here. And we'll call it there for the night. Are you trying to bail yourself out of it? Nice. Yeah, we'll finish it up there. It looks like YouTube went really, really well over there. So thank you so much for those of you that watched over there and gave feedback. I appreciate it. If you're watching this at a late time, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it this far. We're going to end the YouTube stream here.